Where's your daddy? He lost the way to the Alpha.
This is originally from Wolof, but I know it from Wolof is in Senegambia. Yeah.
In very general terms, I know it's not a very easy question, but how would you kind of tell the difference between different parts of India and their cuisines? The main division is between north and south, or
main division is north south, east west. That's where the division is. But again, people have different accents, like England. Liverpool have got a different accent than Manchester and London. And the same way, this food that they eat is specific to their own region. So as you move down south, it gets more spicier and spicier.
It does.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
So when you travel, you'll find out when you're at the border, when you cross from north to south, the food changes.
That abruptly,
Yeah.
You can see that.
So
You can taste that rather.
There's more fast food in the west.
In the west.
Yeah, so it's like more street food and foods that are made in front of you and more takeaway stuff.
So are there more fast food in
fast
Mumbai?
food in the Bombay, yeah.
Oh yeah?
In Bombay it's
In Bombay.
really fast. Because it's like London, people just get off the trains, go to work, go back,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of activity going.
Depending on the speed of the life,
Yeah.
probably.
True. But when you go down south, it's a bit more relaxed, so people tend to sit down and eat a proper meal.
These people cook it when you have money, because it's a lot of things that go in there. You got to buy your meat, you got to buy your tomato, a lot of things. It's like when people have weddings. Mostly, where I've seen this is marriage. When people have like a marriage or not ceremony, not naming ceremony. I've never seen this anywhere. It's mostly like weddings. Yeah, that's why people are like, oh, we're going to have jollof rice.
Yeah.
They like that.
That's what?
Pierogi.
Pierogi.
Yeah.
Why?
It's really old recipes, and I can remember when, for example, my parents or my grandparents made some parties or something like that. So then they cook exactly same food. And at this moment everything changed because people go abroad. We met each other on chat on internet.
Oh, really? While you were here or in Poland?
No, in Poland.
In Poland.
We live maybe 200 meters from my house was maybe 200 meters from Arthur's house, but we didn't know each other and we met each other on the internet.
So I got Tony, James, Henry, Christine, Lloyd, and Natalie, Ibrahim, Donna, Kevin, Ahmed, Halima, Rennie, Richard, Zafar.
When my grandfather came over, it was just at the end of the war. There wasn't an awful lot of things about anyway, because obviously we were still on ration books, and it was something she was never really taught. I mean, the only thing that she said that she used to see me granddad eating all the time was olives. He always had black olives. People who I speak to say, oh, I wish I could cook. Everybody can cook. It's just down to confidence and timing.
At this moment we want to cook some vegetarian, how we call them, like burgers, yeah.
Burgers.
It's celery burgers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Here is soup, almost all done. In there, because the soup which you have to prepare a few days before, so you have to add some flour and water and leave it in cold place for a few days.
Flour and
Yeah.
water, flour.
Yeah.
Flour and
Yeah.
water, flour.
I started learning cooking at the age of 9. 9 years I started. I cooked in that coal.
You used to cook
Coal.
on coal.
Coal, yeah. That was initially, there was no gas.
No electricity, no
No
gas.
electricity. And then we had pipe gas in Bombay. Through pipe we used to get gas. Then now we have got cylinder gas. Every month we have to refill the cylinder.
We also have the same
Yeah.
in Turkey.
What we do is when we drop it, it's got to be dropped really gently on the side, not in the middle, because the oil might splash.
Very tasty.
Is it? So masala is a generic term for what? Masala.
It's just spice.
It's just
It's
spice,
spice, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Any form of spice can be called masala.
Masala.
Masala means, in literal English, it means a mixture of spices.
Okay. It's like curry, masala. These are interchangeable words. you mean?
Yeah.
Masala and
It's-
curry.
Actually,
But they refer to different kinds of dishes.
It's a generic term.
Okay.
we South Indians sometimes we feel very difficult to have in those days about.